Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and welcome to the program Fuckers. And today I'm doing a paid review. Paid reviews because I really don't do shit for free. And I'm just going through some reviews because I'm going overseas soon, and I want to clear up the backlog. And the first one here I'm going to go through is from Steele, and he says, "Hi Archie. I returned," he had a tag, Hoya, and he says, "I returned the tag and went to Canada because $1 American is 1.31 Canadian. Went to a Rolex authorized dealer and picked up a new 18 karat white gold, I think he means the bezel, Datejust 2 for 7,499 American. In the States at an authorized dealer after tax it would have been over 10,000 American. I want to spend about 6,500. What should my next watch be? What should my wife be looking at for the same price?" So he's got an interesting question here. I've got a bit of another email I've got from this gentleman, and He lives in Seattle. My wife and I are at the point in our life where we really appreciate finely crafted watches and are interested in collecting. We have some dogs in our collection, but we were young and uneducated when we purchased those two, based our purchase of two Aqua Racer men and women's on the look and the amount of diamonds. They were the full diamond versions. Now we want to get serious. Here's what we have so far. What should we be looking at for next? We want to buy each other a Rolex, and he wants to spend 6 to 6.5 per person. My wife is a business professional who's in meetings all day and works for a major corporate. I need a watch that can transition well from casual to going out. Thanks for your help." And very interesting email I received. And having a look here, he's taken delivery of a Rolex Datejust 2 41mm, beautiful Datejust with he's got the oyster bracelet and the white gold bezel. Bezel, fuckers, bezel. And I gotta say, it's a cool piece. That's a very good piece. I can't fault that at all. Look, simple advice to you. Get the wife, simple. Get her a ladies' Datejust with a white gold bezel. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be trying to get that. There's the ladies' Datejust. You can get it at 26mm, the traditional size. Probably a lot of American ladies prefer the 30mm, the mid-size. I dare say that would be how I'd be going. I reckon that would be the perfect watch. Now, I've got to tell you, I wouldn't necessarily be going for new, okay? Go to my good friends, Jewelers on Times, Kenny Nguyen. He'll look after you. He'll give you a much better deal. So please check out my friend Kenny Nguyen from Jewelers on Time. So let's talk about this. So you got yourself a beautiful Datejust. 100% agree with that choice. My recommendation for her is to get a similar Datejust, probably mid-size. The other thing is, if you wanted to really swing it well, you could also possibly get her looking at a 36mm Oyster Perpetual. A lot of ladies now are wearing the men's type pieces, and there's some good, that a lot of ladies prefer that. You're asking another question: what should your next watch be? And that's very, very interesting. Look, I would probably be adding, if you've got a Datejust, I'd be adding some sort of sports watch to that collection. I reckon a couple things. If you wanted to go Rolex again, an Explorer 2 would be my pick. The 40mm would be my pick. I think the 42 mil is just a smidgen too big. I think the aesthetics of the 40 mil are perfect. Hence the reason I got one, fuckers. I would say myself there that the other thing you could look at if you wanted to go for another brand is the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. The Man on the Moon is an absolute cracker of a piece. Very good value conscious. Again, don't buy it new. I'd be buying a pre-owned example. The other thing I'd look at if I was you is possibly you could walk on the wild side and get a Rolex Submariner. They're a bit more, I don't think they're great bang per buck really, but subs are so cool. Subs are so cool. I'd probably say, look, I reckon the Explorer 2 is the sweet spot in the Rolex sports range, and the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, the manual wind piece, the Man on the fucking Moon, would be a great piece to add to your collection there. And you were also, this gentleman was also talking, I actually had a vintage Rolex, the Flying Saucer. Yeah, that's something else you could do. That's quite reasonable dollars. It's not hugely expensive. It's a great dress watch. It's very, very Mad Men. Very, very Mad Men. It's not an everyday watch. I mean, it's precious metal on a leather strap. But it's just a really cool watch. That's possibly something. I'd probably add. I mean, yeah, you can add that if you wanted to. But I'd probably, if it was me, I'd be more pulling towards the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. Get yourself a chronograph. I mean, they are really cool watches to have. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Tell me what you nasty foul-mouthed fuckers think of that. Who's ringing me there? What's the message? See you later, fuckers.
Hello, fuckers and haters of ArchieLuxury channel. I want to congratulate Archie on achieving, can you imagine, 20 million YouTube views. He has more fans than people fleeing from Syria. He has many views, and I wish I had that many views. Unfortunately, Archie also has many haters. There are nasty, vicious people who like to say nasty things. Shame on you. Those nasty people say awful things about me. But whatever, I don't care. Archie doesn't care too, because he's earning Google revenue. Please, congratulate Archie. What can I do? Archie loves attractive Russian women, and I'm happy to help him. Please, guys, be kind, and see you later, nasty fuckers.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece, we adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.